Hey guys, RedPandaMining here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. I am in my living room right now because I just got in two of these new Canon Avalon Nano 3S and also an Avalon Mini 3. Thank you to Guntus from mindshop.eu for sending these to me. He saw a tweet that I did on Twitter saying I have 15 plus miners around my house, but my house is still cold. So he shipped me these two new products, which I'm gonna open up in a sec. But I just wanted to go through what I have running in my house right now, because right now where I live, it's like -8, -9 degrees Celsius, pretty cold. So I have a lot of these little Bitcoin solo miners, the Nano 3s, the first generation ones I got last year. I have these all around the house, but really they don't provide a lot of heat because these things are only outputting 140 watts. But then I have a few other little bit medium-sized heaters, miners, like this Gold Shell LT Lite. This is actually one of my oldest script miners that I have that's still working, surprisingly. Okay, I haven't changed the power supply, I haven't changed the fans. This is the Gold Shell LT Lite. So with the rise of Doge, I guess over the past, month or two, this thing's actually been kind of profitable, but not really. But the biggest thing is that it provides a good amount of heat. I think over 1200 or 1300 watts of heat is being generated from this thing. So this thing has actually been pretty good in heating up my living room area here, TV room area. But I do have another one that's also in my living room here. It is the Gold Shell E-KA1M. This is the new Echo series from Gold Shell. I've actually been having problems with this. It's been stopping mining every 12 hours, sometimes 24 hours. It just goes red light and then it just stops mining and then it doesn't produce any heat. Okay, right now it is because I obviously reset it. But yeah, this thing provides I think almost 1800 watts. Okay, oh, it's going red already because I touched the power cable. Yeah, so it's probably gonna stop mining. But yeah, you guys are probably running Red Panda. How are you running this on 120 volt? And yeah, I do have a 120 volt outlet, but it's a 20 amp circuit. Okay, I do have a 120 volt circuit on the right there, but this left one here, when I renovated my house, I got all new separated 120 volt 20 amp circuits in every room, along with the 120 volt 15 amp circuits as well. So I have the ability to run a 1800 watt miner in majority of my rooms. Okay, and in my kitchen, okay, I have a few more Nano 3s. I actually have a Nano 3 that decided to die. I don't know why. It doesn't seem to mine at all. Okay, when I plug it in, it just shows, I think, power supply supported error or something like that. I tried different power supplies, but it just won't mine. So I think this thing is borked. I haven't gone through the whole RMA process with Canon, but I should probably do that pretty soon. Then near my sink area or countertop area in the kitchen, I do have the Gold Shell Mini Doge 3 Plus. I've actually had this for a while. There recently was a firmware update, and yeah, it's actually been working a lot better because I had this thing, it was constantly turning off every maybe once or twice a day. Not turning off, but it stops mining. You guys should update the firmware on your Gold Shells if you're using these as a heater, and probably not for profitability. But this 500 watt Mini Doge 3 actually heats up my kitchen pretty well in this area. Okay, next I have a Jazzminer X16QE. I think this thing's about 370 watts or so, and this thing is extremely dusty. It's only been a couple months since I've been mining with this thing. Sorry if anyone's offended by dust. But I have to say, this one's been pretty decent at heating just my little bedroom here, 120 foot square feet little room here. So it's been pretty good. So this thing has been pretty good during the winter time here. Okay, next up I have, it's not an ASIC, it's actually a GPU rig. 6 3070 Ti's, which, man, majority of these fans are literally broken. Look, there's only one fan working on... Okay, these are hard stuck. Look at this. This is... Oh, this one... Oh, no, that one doesn't move. Oh, this one... No, that one moves now. Okay, yeah, there's some fans here that are just not moving at all. And I see a lot of spider webs going on here. Oh, that's not a good sign. But yeah, I have a GPU rig here that's mining Zealous, I believe. But it's still kind of cold in here. This one's not really enough to heat up this whole room that I have here. It's got pretty high ceiling here, but yeah, this GPU rig, I'm gonna have to add maybe another little ASIC in here. I do have a 20 amp circuit. I also have 120 volt circuit, so two different circuits. I could add more miners in this room, but yeah, I really gotta fix this rig. All these fans are dead. All of them are not moving. That is horrible. Some of these just are not working. Yeah, this whole rig. I need to do maintenance on this rig. You all know me, I hate changing out fans and doing thermal paste and all that stuff. Anyways, I legit need more heaters because my house is too cold and I don't want to use baseboard heaters. So let me just quickly unbox these. Okay, the Mini 3 and the Avalon Nano 3S. I've already tested these before. You guys have probably seen on the channel. I got a black one before, but here is a white one. Okay, so yeah, it's actually pretty nice. I do like the white one here. I don't know if they have the pink or different colored ones, but yeah, it does come with a external USB Wi-Fi adapter. Okay, they no longer have the Wi-Fi inside because I think a lot of people wanted to have Ethernet capability, which I've tested before. Okay, USB to Ethernet actually does work on this one and also on the Mini 3 as well. The Mini 3 also came with a USB Wi-Fi adapter. Okay, but if you want to do wired, you can utilize, I was using a TP-Link USB to Ethernet adapter on the Mini 3 and it worked. So you're gonna have a lot less latency if you were, considering to, solo mine Bitcoin, which, everyone is doing on these things, especially, the Avalon Nano 3S here, okay? So that's what I've been doing on all of my little Bitcoin miners. I'm solo mining actually to my own little node, Bitcoin node, which has the Bitcoin stratum. So I can point all these little Bitcoin miners to my own local Bitcoin pool. So I hope that this Mini 3 here that I have is going to fare better than the other one that I have. I had some issues regarding actually trying to get it mined to its fullest, 800 watts. Right now it's mining at like 500 or 560 watts right now on eco mode. It's not able to go on the full super mode, okay? Every time I change it, it just crashes and it stops. It says that there's a power issue, so I can't get this other Mini 3 that I have to work. The first one, which I think was a alpha version anyway. This one from mineshop.eu looks to be obviously a more retail version because the other one that I got, the first one I got, I didn't get a manual and there wasn't anything in this pamphlet. So this one there's like a little, looks like there's a little card here. What's this card? Start your journey. Connect to the world's leading crypto mining pool, F2 pool. Oh, okay, it's just like F2 pool and Canon must have like joined forces. Okay, but yeah, I didn't get the manual like I did with this one. But it's pretty self-explanatory to add. The nice thing about the Nano 3S and also the Mini 3 is that you just need to use the Canon family app here. And this is how you can add all the devices, right? One in one app. You don't need to plug it into Ethernet. It's all by Wi-Fi. You can actually connect to it with your phone. So I can just simply add a new device. Obviously I have to plug these in. Just realized I have the wrong power cable for the Mini 3, but it's just a typical NEMA plug, 120 volt plug for the Mini 3 here. If I just show you, yeah, see that's where you plug it in. The USB port is right there, okay? There is a reset button at the top there, and there is a pretty easy removable fan filter on this thing at the bottom, okay? So that's pretty cool. That's all that we can take off from the bottom. That's where all the air is gonna be coming in and all the heat is coming out. I have to say this is definitely a really good heater. I have one of these in my office and it's been working just perfect as a heater. Have I found a Bitcoin block yet? Definitely not. Okay, I just had to bring the Mini 3 here to a room which sounds quite echoey, but I need to heat up this room. It has nothing in it, but would like to heat it up because I do have a baseboard heater here, which I have used a couple times during the winter times in the past, but now that I have this, I'm basically going to replace that. I think that's about 1200 watts for that baseboard heater, but this is an 800 watt. Or if you're running eco mode, it's like 560, 570 watts or something. So the utility of these things, like I guess all the heaters I've showed you guys in this video, is essentially that they provide heat, but at the same time, they're mining crypto at the same time. So are they making a lot of money? No, definitely not. But in a way, it is better than using these baseboard heaters, which, don't mine crypto, but they take a lot of power. So my alternative is, and thankfully, as a crypto miner, I can utilize these things which provide heat, but also mine crypto at the same time. And there's a screen on this thing. Stay tuned. I'm just going to do a how-to video setting this thing up. I've already actually done a video setting this thing up. So, I mean, if you guys want to see that one, that was done maybe a couple weeks ago, but I think I'm just going to do a dedicated video going through the app, setting this up, testing the power consumption, which I do have another 120 volt 20 amp circuit in this room somewhere. So I'll use that for this thing, okay? So anyways, guys, yeah, that's all I want to talk about in this video. Just basically, yeah, it's cold right now where I am, so I need to heat up my house, you know, even more. Let me know, are you guys going to spend money on these types of miners? I think this thing's like $1,000 right now. Go check out mineshop.eu. Thank you, Guntis, my friend, for sending these to me. I'll have a link down below if you guys are interested. But yeah, has it made sense for some of you to get into stuff like this instead of, you know, using baseboard heaters or your gas furnace or anything like that? Let me know down below. All right, I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out. Does this piece come out? Oh no, I can't take it. No, that doesn't come out.